everyone, and welcome back to Shadows of Doubt. We've got a new murder case, 301 Delta Conglomerate. Alright, so we've got the form for the Red Demon. Oh look, who's been assigned to the case. They, for some reason, won't let me in Sigma Division anymore. I have no idea why. Actually, come to think of it, it just occurred to me that maybe, in my infinite wisdom, we should have probably pulled up the map here and figured out where the heck is Delta Conglomerate. Okay, here we are, Delta Conglomerate. Ooh, the door's already open. Interesting. Let's head on up the stairs here. We're looking for 301. Oh, I know this place. Just get that taken care of in advance. Yeah, I know where we are. Oh, come on, De Rosa. You can do better than that. You're almost there. Oh, this is just sad. Well, now that they've got the door open, relax, I'll wait outside for now. Let's go ahead and start gathering some prints. Fingerprint for Susie Calais. How can we have that fingerprint already on file? Fingerprint type X. And we already know who it wasn't. How did they get so many fingerprints on this door? Alright, here we are, type Y, that's new. So we've got 3 sets of fingerprints already here. That makes me feel pretty good that one of them is the murderer's. Well, now that you two are done trampling over my crime scene, pretty sure De Rosa probably told them to keep eye on me here. That won't be needed. We're not gonna do anything bad. It seems we have suffered some kind of random power failure. Aren't you going to turn on the lights? Well, now that we're in the apartment, let's see if we can't figure out where the body is and find the killer here. Okay, first off, what do we have here? Yubi Zong work rota. Alright. Close this here as well. We don't need any windows open. That's a nice little model. Still no body yet. Oh. Lazarus 5. Work ID for a, oh. Lambda Enforcer Division. Interesting. I don't have their information at this time. So, Susie does work here. Where do we know this name from? Okay, so our previous case, that's where we know Susie from. Interesting. Alright, well that answers that. So Susie lives here as well as apparently a Yubi Zong. Let's also, while we're at it, pin the address. That'll make things easier. Oh wow, things got kind of scattered here. So yeah, so far, very interesting. We're learning quite a bit here. Okay, so here's the body in the bedroom. First, let's close the curtains here. Looks like some blood spatter on the wall there. Pool blood here. Footprints here, but not necessarily reliable. Let's just gather it anyways. Size 12. What are these? Size 12. Yeah, not necessarily useful. Alright, well let's get down to the actual, looking at the body here. So yes, Yubi Zong is deceased. We have ID'd the victim. Let's begin taking a look here. Appears to be a wound caused from a sharp object or blade. From examining the body, it appears that the victim has been violently slashed to death by a bladed weapon. I can determine the time of death is between 11:15 and 12:30, Tuesday, January 3rd, 1979. So, yeah, quite recently. Okay, so that's all we're gonna gather from examining the body. Let's take a good look around this crime scene here. So the obvious thing is this crumpled paper here. Before we proceed any further, let's check it for fingerprints. There we go, we got a type Y fingerprint. This is the second type Y we found. Plus our type X has now been identified. So indeed, we have 2 fingerprints here tying someone to the scene here. Let's put that away. Well, this just got a whole lot easier. Yeah, I'd say we don't need this type Y fingerprint anymore. Because we've pretty much got our chain of evidence. Body. Address of crime. It's crumpled paper found at crime. Fingerprint of suspect. So yes, we gotta identify type Y. And since they decided to give us, you know, the letters here, these are pretty easy to solve. I mean, just get the phone directory. However, we might be able to discern more information. So 5382. Is there a safe in the apartment? There was. 5382. No. Alright, let's get the computer turned on because we'll be needing to use it here shortly. Let's continue examining the crime scene while we wait. Yeah, I highly doubt that's significant to the crime. What I'm really looking for is, did they leave the murder weapon behind or did they take it with them? I don't see... Actually, the simple thing to do is just pay attention to what pops up here. Oh, there's a hairpin there. Get that, so it's no longer a distraction. Yeah, I don't see any signs of a murder weapon here, so let's go take a look here on the computer and see what we get. Okay, so right off the bat, this is interesting. We have someone named Lefebvre. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. I have no idea what language that's supposed to be, but I'm assuming some French in there. Lefebvre. Hey, thinking of getting some folk together for a little game of you-know-what. You win, only don't tell Susie. I'm in enough trouble already. Ubi. L-E-F. Yeah, that works. That works. This is likely the address of our suspect. Let's change some things here. Because if I'm right, this should connect. So yeah, I think that's going to be our future stop there. After we stop by City Hall here and check that out. So I think that's our next stop is let's just head straight for City Hall. And see what else we can pick up. Okay, now that we're back here at City Hall, since we're on still good terms with Alpha and Forcer Division, let's go ahead and look up our suspect here. So, government database. Here we are. Print that out. And hopefully we're going to get a hit with the fingerprints here. Type Y fingerprint. It's all coming together. So, where do you live? You live in, of course, 502. So, we're on the right track here. They knew the victim. They were at the scene of the crime. They left this, which, honestly, even without this, we would have stood a good chance of figuring it out. So, yeah, I think we've pretty much got this mostly wrapped up. Full name of the killer... We know we have evidence placing him at the scene of the crime. We'll go with the fingerprint. Where does the killer live? 502. And so now we just have to locate the murder weapon, which didn't appear to be at the scene of the crime since it was a bladed weapon. There was no bladed weapon in the vicinity. And we got to arrest the identified killer. I've found that going up here in the map makes it a lot easier to identify the buildings that are potential. So here we are, 502. Plot route. It also makes sure that we don't have this, these aren't separate things here. So if I had gone up this staircase, well, shoot, I would have had to go back down to get to it. Well, I probably would have figured it out before then. So, yeah, 502. Off we go. Okay, I just got here, and look who it is. It's the man himself. He has just stepped outside, apparently. No key on the door. I say we let ourselves in. Okay, we have successfully infiltrated the suspect's apartment. Turn on that light switch there. Close that door, because that's just going to be a problem. Alright, let's quickly take a look around here, see if there's anything that stands out. Milk, 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 milk. This person drinks a lot of milk. More milk, more milk. Milk. This needs to be renamed instead of the red demon. It should be called the milk demon or something. More milk. Just a bunch of milk. Okay. More milk. Receipt. Or Explorer Kitchen. I eat there as well. More milk. I've never tried their milk. Receipt for Explorer Kitchen. Explorer Kitchen. Milk. 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 Okay, that was a lot of milk. Ooh, dear. Security system. Right. Didn't think of that. That complicates things a bit. Here's their work rota. Let's pin that for now. So they work till 11. So I have a feeling they'll be back real soon. So we gotta be careful here. But there it is, event. Let's use this vent system to try and figure out a possible point of entry and exit. This also, I believe, leads to their bedroom. Yeah, but we know well, actually, no, this is like a closet, I guess. Or an office space. There's nothing really in there. Yeah, that's a point of entry. Okay, it looks like we'll be able to gain entry straight through this air duct here. And we can take that shaft down there to get to the bathroom or to the suspect's kind of closet area. And we can also get into their kitchen. So what I think we should do, I think we should get out of the air duct here. And I think we should wait for the suspect to return. I'm half tempted to procure an item to help with that. So what I'm looking for, there's a couple of things we could do. We could do an incapacitator grenade, which would be useful. But I'm thinking they'll just get a bloodhound tracker, set that up, so that when they approach the area, we'll know. Let's go ahead and purchase a bloodhound tracker. And let's return back to their apartment. And we'll place one so that we'll know when they're there. Okay, so interestingly enough, we don't technically need to place the bloodhound tracker exactly. We can technically place it right here and be fine. That could... Alright, so what we'll do, we'll place the bloodhound tracker right on this wall here. And let's just make sure it's working. Yep, working. Alright, so when the suspect returns to their apartment, we will know, and we can then arrest them. And hopefully find the murder weapon. Change of plans. I just so happen to notice the suspect here. He is now currently headed to Explorer. Nope. He's not. He looks a little drunk. That's to our advantage, I'd say. Well, we know where he's heading, or at least we think we do. Let's just hope he didn't kill someone. He was over there. I think he just decided to eat at a different place than the Explorer. But yeah, he's definitely wandering home. Okay, so the suspect has entered the apartment building. So the plan is, the second we get the alert, I'll head up in the elevator. Okay, this could take a while. I think the suspect's just now climbing up that set of stairs. I bet they're wishing they didn't live on the 5th floor right now. Right, now I stink and I'm hungry. Alright, there it is. The alert. 5th floor. Express to the top. We're coming for you. Even better, let's do it this way. Mind if we have a chat really quickly? Alright, not very cooperative, are you? That's so, You know... this person? I don't think it's been in the papers yet. Very interesting. Very well. You, sir, are under arrest. Please tell me you have your murder weapon with you. More information never hurts. Some useless trash. Take that. You really shouldn't have the key to your apartment, sir. Dang it, his security's still enabled. And I have no idea where the thing is for disabling the security here. It seems that this is gone afoul, everyone. Okay, everyone, we might have found it. There's a combat knife here in the drawer, and I don't think this was here earlier. So, let's go ahead and pin that. Honestly, why is there a combat knife in the kitchen? That's suspicious. Okay, after a thorough search of the premises, I have determined that that is the only knife in the area. So I think it's safe to conclude that that is probably the murder weapon. Bear in mind I wasn't able to search the bedroom area because of the alarm system, but I think this is a pretty good chance. Rarely is the murder weapon in the bedroom in my experience, but that's not to say it couldn't be. But we really don't have anything else to go on without, you know, alerting security and stuff and the sentries going off. So yeah, we're just gonna go with this and hope that it's right. But a combat knife in the kitchen, yeah, that's not normal. I mean, that's not where I keep mine. Just saying. So yeah, probably not supposed to be there under normal things. We're going with that as the murder weapon. Alright, case processing. Check, 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 and check. Okay, that was the murder weapon. So that is case closed. That one was pretty easy. There were two good hints as to who it could be, in a sense. So that's 500 social credit. Not quite enough to hit social credit level 5 there. But hey, the money is appreciated. I mean, you know, we can actually afford to get something to eat and de-stink ourselves. also known as taking a shower. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Shadows of Doubt. If you did, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so. It really does mean a lot to me. It really does help the channel. And thank you for watching.